Hello, everyone. My name is Michael Williams, and I welcome you into The Believer's Identity, a study in Ephesians. In Ephesians, we see God's great desire for us to know who we are. And once we know who we are, we can build our life upon that, and we can become great representatives for Him and have an immeasurable impact in any sphere of society in which we find ourselves in. It is God's desire for us to understand and know who we are. Paul in Ephesians chapter 1, verse 18, he says that the eyes of our understanding are to be enlightened. That was a part of his prayer, that we will understand who we are, that we will become enlightened and we will be illuminated to the reality of who we are. What is the hope of our calling? At the heart of what it means to be a Christian is to receive a new identity. Paul also says in 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 17, that in Christ we're new creatures. Old things have passed away, and now all things become new. We have a new identity now in Christ Jesus. We are not to be defined by our past. We are not to be defined by our mistakes. Whatever issues that may have limited us and inhibited us in the past should not rob us of an understanding and confidence as it relates to who we are. You now have a new identity in Christ Jesus. So if you've been laboring under a mistaken identity as it relates to who you are, right now, read through Ephesians chapter 1 so that you can see that you are priceless, you are valuable in the eyes of God. And it is God that wants you to know that. So we have this new identity now. God established this new identity long before we got here. As a matter of fact, if you read through Ephesians, this new identity was established for us before the foundation of the world. That's a wonderful reality. That's a wonderful revelation that before you were birthed into this world, God already knew who you were. And not only did He know you, He interacted with you based upon who He knows you to be. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that awesome? Because sometimes in our religious conduct, we feel as if God sees us in a bad and in a negative light. Nothing can be farther from the truth. If you are a believer in Jesus Christ, now that you are a son of God, begin to behave, begin to function out of that reality and out of that revelation. Nothing can now attach you to your past.